That's weird, I shouldn't be muted. Thank you for catching that. I've got a thing that like automatically mutes or unmutes me, and normally it's better at catching that. And why is that not running? Hold on. Did I accidentally close that earlier when I meant to, when I went to minimize it? That's a little embarrassing. Very sorry, there's some stuff that I've got to do now since, since that wasn't... Since that wasn't automatic. Very sorry. Yeah, basically what I was saying was the most recent thing that I did was beat the Lost Kin, in defiance of all sanity. And now I can go up here. You know, like, I ran over my normal time by an hour last time just fighting Lost Kin. A corpse in white armor. Some more corpses, but they're not worthy of notice. Hidden Station. A toll machine with the symbol of a stag in Sergio. I do not have 300 to my name. My title for the stream was going to be, I'm going to stab you in the dreams, but Twitch didn't like that. Alright, looks like I'm not allowed to stab those dreams, though. Let's head down instead. Higher beings, these words are for you alone. Our pure vessel has ascended. Beyond lies only the refuse and regret of its creation. We shall enter that place no longer. Well, alright then. I kind of would like to get enough Geo to trigger that station. Mistakes were made. That said, it's pricey enough that it's probably not going to happen in a really convenient way. So I'll just try to have 300 the next time I come through here. If memory serves, there was a pass that I needed that I didn't have. There was a bug called the Seer that wanted to talk to me once I had 100 essence, and I have kind of blown past that at this point. That having been said, I don't remember where she lived. So I suppose I shall do as I always have and just sort of blunder around until I happen to find what I need. Oh no. There's also a fair number of things that I'm excited to try with the new double jump. Maybe down here. Yes, I can. Wanderer's Journal. It's always fun finding little tucked away things like that. How might one get in there? Actually, it looks like it's open from the top, so probably like that. I just straight up did not notice that last time. This is the Royal Waterways. I think the stuff that I'm most currently interested in is up here. Okay, we're back in the Ancient Basin. Is that the Seer all the way to the left? I presume it is. I remember them being on the left edge of something. That said, looks like I haven't poked around in here. I should do that. My day has been interesting. Not necessarily bad, but also not really in a good way. Basically, when I woke up this morning, my internet wasn't working. And that happens sometimes. It's like, oh, like there's an outage or something. But I went online and I checked, like with my mobile data, and it was like, oh, there are no outages reported in your area. And then I was like, oh no. That's not good. So I ended up having to contact my ISP directly. And like, they were nice, but it was also like 30 minutes of, okay, try turning it off and on again. Okay, try turning it off and on again. on my bones. Oh, good thing I found this bench. Me beats lost kin, also me loses to random looks. Yeah, like less than 5 minutes after my call got transferred to somebody who could actually push buttons rather than tell me to turn things off and on, my problem was solved. Which tends to be the case, but it's not like the ISP knows that I know the difference between a DDoS and a DNS. So I forgive them their script. I'm in danger because one hit from this guy does 2 damage. I just wasted a bunch of soul because I didn't hold it down long enough. And then I spent it on gun instead of healing. Really, my greed knows no bounds. There we go. That sounds like it accomplished something over here. I'm in danger. This gentleman doesn't carry a... I was gonna say, this gentleman doesn't carry a shield, so I imagine he'll be easier to kill. And then he died. So I was right, just not fast enough. Oh, whoops. Oh, he got me. Right in the noggin. If I were the type to make excuses, I would say I'm just warming back up. But by phrasing it like that, I get to do that while pretending like I'm above that. I do believe I was on the other side of this at one point in time. my geo count is also above what I would need to activate the palace station. So if I find myself back in that area, it might be worth consideration. This feels arena-shaped. This guy's a little more responsive with his shield than I'm used to. Is the excuse that I'm choosing to go with. It seems like the way to do it is to bait an attack and then go above. Like that, but with less, getting stabbed in the bones. These guys are really tanky. I wonder when I can find a pale ore and get an upgrade. There we go. Somebody was saying last time that I could have had a pale ore already and I just missed it. And it's like, yeah, that's part of the appeal of a game like this. You sometimes don't get things right away. This feels very arena-shaped. Watcher Knight. Oh no, there's more than one. That's not okay. Is that a time thing, or is that a damage dealt thing? And now I've lost track of which one is which. That's not okay. Alrighty. Let's see. Do I have anything that would help me? Being slow when taking damage. Increase the range of the nail. Yeah, what if I try this? Something else I've been meaning to do is find that one charm merchant that I spoke to like once at the start of the game and then never came back to see if I can get some more notches. Oh, right, without the compass I have no way of telling where I am on the map. I just have to hope that my memory is adequate. Also, yeah, Mark of Pride seems really good. Like, increased range in the game about, like, positioning. Raises the number of viable positions. Luckily, these guys only do 1 damage when they hit me instead of 2. Oh no. Surprised I— oh no. I was gonna say surprised I got away with that. I'm so used to having Dash Master. I like how the elevator took the flying guy down, like, no, not now. I'll deal with you later. That's it, I totally got this. Okay, so if it's a damage thing, the second one woke up at 15 hits on the first. There we go, focus one down. Assuming it's damage and not time. I love that you can stop elevators partway in this game. Alright, attempt whichever one this is. 3, 4. 74. I just ran 4 with 4. I'm gonna try getting back to full before— okay, it's time-based. In that case, going as aggro as possible seems like the thing to do. Do I have anything that lets me heal faster? Not really. Boulder Shell, maybe? I won't be generating as much soul when I'm hitting things, but I'll also be losing less soul from getting hit like 75% of the way through a focus. Assuming that it adequately protects me. doesn't quite seem to be protecting me in the way that I'd hoped for. But that's fine, I'll simply step my game up. Just wing for it. Mistakes have been made. I was doing pretty well that time, I think. I just got greedy. Whoops. This doesn't work. So I'll bring this back. Thank you. It seems that the game has decided that I've hit the point in the game where we can stop holding back. And I'm on board. I got a little salty last time with all the ads, because that felt very random. But this feels fair. This feels like something I can handle. I'm not sure if that was cool or not. That said, it seems like they struggle to attack me from when I'm above them, without going into their ball form. so I can probably use that to be a little bit greedier. Since when they pull up, the plan was all ready to run. That was just a fumble on my part, full stop. Oh no. Come on. I do think I've got what it takes, I just need to figure out how to not lose track of them. Problem is, the best way to do that would be to keep them together. But it's easier to handle them when they're separate. I wonder if there's some way to manipulate what path they take when they go into ball mode. Also, that stomp is ridiculously good and I should be using it more. Oh no. just keep inviting more. I need to stop getting so greedy with the sword/punishes. That said, looks like there's no more orange goop in the ceiling, so if I can deal with this guy, I'm done, I think. Now, on the other hand, if this guy manages to pick me out, that'd be very embarrassing. There we go. I did it. What have we over here? I see a shiny. Thank you. Colonist seal. That's nothing new. Bunch of money. That's nice. Oh, that's a lot of money, actually. Alright. What's up here? Could have currently killed one before even starting the battle. Oh, how do I do that? You just like stab them when they're down? We got a specific upgrade. Ah. I get the feeling that I'm approaching the Watcher. Or the Dreamer, or whatever. This is Watcher's Spire. What's here? Knock down a chandelier? That's great. Looks like this individual's hobby is spying on people. And sleeping. Unfortunately, my hobbies include stabbing people. Hey, how's it going? I'm here to tell you how much I appreciated you trying to drag my soul between the waking and the dreaming worlds. Or King Beloved. Oh, I'm devouring his soul. Nice. I could have gotten more dialogue? Oh. Well, it's too late now. I'll try to do that with, the next ones, though. Destroy Lurien the Watcher. Surely there will be no negative consequences to this. One more was in Green Path, and I don't recall where the final one was. But I'm sure I'll encounter it sooner than later, especially given that it's written on the map. I just have to get into the right region. Into the Room above, you say? What even would that be? Hit the ceiling before the door? Oh! It didn't even occur to me that that might be an option. Alright. Well, in this instance, it was merely vandalism for the sake of vandalism, but that has merit, I think. Oh, wait. I was like 80% of the way down before I was like, wait, there's spikes on these. You know, in general, I like to think that I'm not somebody who gets very salty. I don't always succeed at remaining tranquil, but usually I'm not too bad. Or so I like to think. Heroic odor. Oh, now I'm stinky. I don't want to be stinky. No, I'm not stinky. I even had a shower today. Granted, mostly because the internet was out and I was bored, but like, it still counts. I think it's probably actually worth the detour back down into the, into like the lower area. As even if I can't do anything there right this second, activating that, that stagway will pay off in the long run, I think. I feel like if I were the equivalent of a bus driver and somebody said, hey, come pick me up in the area that is, like, terrifying, with, like, corruption and darkness and motes of, like, pure darkness floating everywhere, I'd be like, you know what, you can walk. Like, there's taking pride in your work, and then there's this. Those are two different things. I will not be throwing away all of my money, thank you very much. Not a second time. Can I stab you now? No, I cannot. Was that a thing I could go up? No, it was not. how's it going? Ah, what station is this hidden all the way at the bottom of the world? Until I heard the bell calling, I didn't even know the Snagways traveled so deep. You've discovered something quite astounding, little one. No matter how old I grow, the world still keeps surprises like this stowed away. If memory serves, there was a dreamer in Greenpath. I also don't exactly remember where the Sierra is. I think I might have initially gone there and then gotten distracted. Oh, it looks like there's a Sierra in Fog Canyon, actually. That said, I think the charm merchant that I'm after is at the bottom right, and the Lake of Un I can cross now that I got the Crystal Heart. So I will do that first. There was the guy that Silksong stabbed. But then I stabbed Silksong, which restored balance to the universe, presumably. Anybody here? No? Okay. You gotta check or you can't know. Anyway, speaking of checking, what's over here? Okay, seems like I can't actually do anything over there at this point in time. Unless there was something there and I just missed it in a very oblivious manner. Which I'm willing to accept might have happened. I'm humble like that. Double jump certainly makes getting around a lot easier. I also keep forgetting that with Dash Master I can actually dash down. But like the jumping in this game is like enough that I never really feel I need to dash down. Hey, there's a shiny here. Hallownest Seal. There's a bench here. And like I say, I think there's a charm merchant like just below. That, or I've dramatically misremembered what's here, which I think is what happened. I think this is just like a thing that had a mask fragment in it. Yeah, I think that's all that was. Never mind. Was I ever able to scout what was over here? The answer's obviously no, because the map isn't filled in, but like... sometimes we ask rhetorical questions to, give insights to our thought process. And sometimes we get rhetorical answers. And sometimes we fall in something that makes Mountain Dew look, I was gonna make a Mountain Dew joke there, but then, like, I really just didn't have a follow-up. Like, haha, acidic beverage, that's the joke. Wasn't actually that funny in practice. Okay, so this one we couldn't... we couldn't get through until we got to it from the other side. I would say that I'll remember that now, but I probably won't. Basically all the space in my... oh no. Epic Games Launcher just popped up. Would you like this thing to be allowed to communicate? Where was I? I kinda want to check out the Howling Cliffs, because I really did not spend a lot of time up there last time. But also there's a person who needs stabbing down in the fog caves. And when somebody needs stabbing, I have a duty to society to stab them. Though if memory serves, I still can't actually get a map for this area without some ability to get through, like, shadow things. Like shadowy gate type things. So maybe the person that's in Fog Canyon gets to live a little bit longer. A young couple's just recently taken up residence in the house beside the station. They're running a map shop, which might excite adventurous types like yourself. Did I miss any maps?
nada.
Yes, a map of the resting grounds. I will get that, thank you. Whispering Roots. Oh, I definitely want to know where those are. And Graves and Shrines. These are all things that I wish to stab. What about the other shopkeeper? Didn't I get that thing? What do you have there? Why, that's the key to my storeroom. I thought I'd lost it for good. Huh? Did you find it in those old mines, perhaps? Very curious. I have no idea how it ended up in such a remote place. Very honest of you to return it to me, yes? Very kind. And now that I can open my old storeroom up, I can sell you some of the rare stock that's been gathering dust in there. These items might be a little time-worn, but they still retain their full market value. Very precious stuff. Take a look. Ooh, Sprintmaster. This sounds nice. It's expensive, but like, going fast is fun. Maybe I take this and I use it and the thing that like magnetizes money to me instead of Dashmaster. Oh, do I just not run in town? Alright. Anyway, we're gonna take a 5-minute break here. Please use this time to refill your beverage, go to the bathroom. Anything that would take you about 5 minutes. I will see you shortly. I return. I kind of want to check out the Howling Cliffs again because, like I said, I didn't really spend a lot of time there last time. I just kind of blundered through, ended up somewhere else, and rolled with it. Hello. Fury of the Fallen. What's this say? Higher beings, these words are for you alone. Within our lands, do not hide your true form. Let all bask in your majesty, for only this kingdom could produce one such as you. What's this do? Embodies the fury and heroism that comes upon those who are about to die. When close to death, the bearer's strength will increase. So it's basically red tear stone. Yeah, I've also got to be on the lookout for wait, how do I get up? Didn't I get up this way before? Oh, there we are. Much like that, yes. You know, I remember there being a few places that I suspect I'll be able to reach with the Monarch Wings, but I think those were in the crossroads. But also in a general sense, I kind of want to figure out what's going on in the Howling Cliffs, because, like, look at this. Never seen this before. I am Gorb. Bow, 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 bow to Gorb. The great mind, I am Gorb. Ascend, 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 ascend with Gorb. Challenge the warrior dream? No, just because... if it's anything like Lost Kin, I want a bench nearby first. I'm not afraid to get my butt kicked. But I want to minimize downtime wherever possible. What if I were to start up here and do this? What would happen? Okay, cannot go further than that. I believe this is where I ended up last time. Oh hey, one of these things. Get stabbed, tree. I wonder how far those essence things actually go. Realistically, I should probably prioritize getting to the seer. And or killing more watchers. Although that would be story progress, that doesn't necessarily have to be my highest priority. Oh hey, map.
Make
Enjoying the bracing air, we're quite close to Hellenist's borders and those desolate plains that surround it. In this direction, I'm about as far as I'm willing to go, though it's been a pleasant change from the tight confines of the caverns. I've drawn out a small map of the area. It's a simple one and more for completion, really. Not knowing the full extent of a region can be quite frustrating. Sure, I'll take that. Thank you very much. When the mosquitoes start swatting you instead of the other way around. These look kind of like the blue larva things that give you bonus health. Yep, that's the shortcut. Well, this place is quite pretty. Yoink. Joni's Blessing. Blessed by Joni, the kindly heretic, transfigures vital fluids into blue lifeblood. The bearer will have a healthier shell and can take more damage, but they will not be able to heal themselves by focusing soul. That's certainly interesting. Ah, I see you bear my blessing. I can't remember giving it, but my memory has been a little lacking of late. Isn't it just so peaceful here? Such a perfect place to rest. It's stabbed. To chart the world, what joy, if only Iselda could share the thrill. There is a bench over here. Hopefully that can fill in the map a bit more. Rude. Bench is down here. That didn't actually fill in as much as I'd hoped it would. But this is technically a bench near-ish to the warrior's grave, so... Oh, wait. Lost kin. When I thought it just spawned me directly outside. Didn't have to run back. What happens if I stab you? I presume that that's just another way to challenge the warrior dream. He's certainly making noises. I am Gorb, the great mind, the pain, ascend, I am. Oh, that was worth about 100. Here lies Gorb, the great mind. I wonder if I was meant to encounter him substantially earlier. It's like, maybe I'm just, like, comparing him to Lost Kin, but he really didn't seem all that tough. Higher beings, these words are for you alone. These blasted plains stretch never-ending. There is no world beyond. Those foolish enough to traverse this void must pay the toll and relinquish the precious mind that this kingdom brings. Okay, so bugs only have sapience in this area. And if they leave, they forsake it. Good to know. This feels arena-shaped. Hello there. The corpse of a large bug. What if I were to... Still just the corpse of a large bug. Oh, hello. I will confess, not what I expected. Still just a corpse. The CLC? Ah, gotcha. Nothing out that way. I'm sure that won't have dire consequences. Maybe that one charm merchant was in the crossroads. I'll go there next. Good. To the Stagway. Let's go. Did I ever stab this guy? I tire so easily now, and my old eggs seem to ache more and more. Still, I'm lucky to grow old at all. So many others haven't. That's kinda sad. Okay, I think the charm merchant was at the bottom right here. Infected crossroads. I don't recall leaving this here. I think over here was the thing that I could access with the Monarch Wings. Also, these things are tough. And I think they explode. Or was this the Monarch Wings thing? No, this is a Crystal Heart thing. Still, I can access it now where I couldn't previously. What's up here? I'm having a slightly difficult time distinguishing the projectiles from everything else. I will, however, make do. The glowing womb drains the soul of its hair of the bearer and uses it to birth hatchlings. The hatchlings have no desire to eat or live and will sacrifice themselves to protect their parent. Breed. Well, alright then, have fun with that. was about to make a comment along the lines of, if the player character can give birth, then they're probably a girl. Then it's like, wait, no, like, the womb is like an external thing. It could be either way. Isn't this the insignia of, like, the guy that they worship? Hey, how are you holding up? Bruce Constitution. Oh, long nail. Presumably that stacks with the Pride of the Mantis. Makes spells stronger. Fast healing. Okay, Charm Notch. I want this. Please and thank you. And with 3 more charms, I can get this. So I could just buy those charms. If I had more money. Let's see. Do I want this? Probably not right now. Will that hurt? I very distinctly remember an area that was like... I couldn't get there without the double jump. At the time I thought it was like some kind of thing to send me rocketing upwards, but now I know that it's the double jump. I cannot remember where that is, please bear with me. Also, I should go to the, I should go back to the seer, but I also don't remember where that is. And I don't have whatever I would need to use this tram. And I'm really feeling the lack of a nail upgrade right about now. I wonder what that grub did. Like... somebody had such a grudge against that grub. I forgot that those bodies explode. Somebody had such a grudge against that grub that they kidnapped them, put them in a jar, and then sealed that jar behind a wall, cask of Amontillado style. Like, this might be a little bit of victim blaming, but at that point I'm just asking what you did to deserve it. There's some stuff up top that I'm curious about here that looks like the Monarch Wings would help with. They aren't the thing that I've been talking about, but I will find that when Destiny has decided that I should, and not 1 minute sooner. Such is the way of things. That's another thing that I couldn't get through earlier. And now I can. What is up here? Enraged out. Enraged Guardian. Yeah, I don't seem able to hurt him from above. I got boxed in. RIP in pieces. Let's see. Let's try that. Okay, perhaps the strat with this guy is simply to not take damage in the first place. I wonder if these things will passively do damage. Like, if I just focus entirely on... Oh, they're like little me's, that's funny. Like, if I just focus entirely on, like, avoiding damage and, like, getting pot shots in. Kinda like that, but with, less that. That one for faster soul focusing between this and the last couple of bosses. Really seeing the appeal right about now. What if instead of that, I tried this and... Oh, that's actually all of my notches. Maybe some more damage will help. I would need to get one heal in so I could be at an odd number. Using that thing... Oh no. Using that thing isn't going to be plan A, but... if it ends up happening, it might be useful. This one's also kind of feeling RNG-y in a way that I don't really appreciate. But I'm hoping that... I'm hoping that the fact that you can see it coming from a little bit farther away will make it easier to deal with. Oh, there we go. Just had to, take a very measured approach. And the guy in Dirtmouth was selling another fragment, so I could just do that. There's some other stuff up here that's new to me, so I'll check that out while I'm at it. Yep, need the Monarch wings for this as well. Okay, everybody has lasers now. I'm on board. Can I have a laser? Lasers are cool. I want one. I may have mentioned before, but I'm a massive sucker for aesthetics. Whoops. I'm a massive sucker for aesthetics with, like, crystals and such. Like, by all means, give me a sword with a jewel in the hilt, that kind of thing. I am very far away from what I know. Oh, hello. Hallownest's crown. That sounds important. Heal ore? Oh shoot. I can use that to upgrade my sword. I was just complaining about that. Was all of that really just for the ore? Like, it's a grand prize, it just... Surely there's more. Or not. Alright. Let's try and put that on the map, I suppose. Interesting. Okay, so there's some more paths up there that I can still take by the looks of it. I like how I've accomplished vanishingly little of what I actually set out to do today. But I don't actually think that that's a bad thing per se. Getting up there isn't happening. Which makes sense if that's for dropping you off if you fall off. Let's see. I get through the ceiling up here? Or is that a thing that I could do if I didn't blast all the way up to the left when I got up to the crown? Hard to say. Yeah, there's a thing at the bottom down here. These crystals are making life difficult. I've got like no room to maneuver. At this point, may as well rescue the thing. Oh, not where I go. Oh, there's one of these things here. Nice. Oh, I can smack the crystals and send them flying. That's also nice. Let's get my stuff, come back and do that. Unless I die to just existing in this general area again. I hope they won't. Please. There we go. Navigating that cave was more difficult than some bosses I fought. It also just occurred to me that I could probably be dream nailing some of these creatures, seeing if the crystals are like affecting their brains or anything. Kig. Kig? What? Kig. Dig, kill, wealth. One word at a time. Attunement, collect 600 essence. Nice. Eh? Hello? Alrighty then. That certainly happened. Does that happen to all of those that I get everything from? That's because I hit 600 essence, and it's like, okay, no more from trees. I also haven't spoken to the hunter in a while. I wonder if he'll have commentary for the amount of stuff in my journal now. All sorts of things to try and do. That said, while I'm thinking about such things, I think probably the most productive thing I could be doing is going and getting a nail upgrade. Because I use my nail for a lot of stuff. Alright, let's see if dropping down without just blasting off does anything different. Okay, no it does not. That was informative in its own way. Okay, I think I want to get down to the city. So getting to a stagway seems like the best course of action at this time. Maybe there's one in the resting grounds. That seems like a nearby area. I genuinely don't remember where things are. Taking notes would probably be useful for something like this, but I only really do that in puzzle games. Like the kind where they're like, unironically, there will be a quiz on this later, so take notes. Speaking of, part of me wants to play Myst on stream at some point. But the rest of me is just like, would a pure puzzle game actually be a fun experience as like a viewer? Or is that something that I should just do in my free time? My own time, rather. Streaming already is a free time activity, technically. Hold up. There was a thing there. Oh, I think that might be the seer. One of 3 dreamers down. What is in here? Dream Shield. Defensive charm, once wielded by a tribe that could shape dreams, conjures a shield that follows you and attempts to protect you. That sounds potentially extremely good. Depends on how good the shield is. But I'm very interested. Hi there, I got like 6 times as much as you wanted. Ah, Wielder, you've returned. Let me have a look at the dream now. Ah, already you've collected 100 essence. Quick work. Things come naturally to you, don't they? No wonder the dreamers tried to bury you in that old dream. Perhaps you frightened them. Or perhaps, being prisoners themselves, they desired your company. In any case, you still have a long way to go. Take this old trinket as encouragement from me and return when you've collected 200 essence. I am back. Ah, your dream nail holds over 200 essence. You're proving your talent in its collection. Have you seen that great door just outside? My tribe closed it long ago and forbade its opening. Ah, but as far as I can tell, I'm the only member of my tribe still breathing. That means I needn't feel bad about breaking a taboo. As proof of my belief in you, I'll open the door. Okay, but like, where does it lead? There, the door is open and you can enter the glade beyond it. Listen closely in there and you may hear the utterings of bugs long gone. You collected 300 essence. The dreams of this old kingdom are starting to cling to you. Very encouraging. You've certainly made my dreary work here more exciting. Being the caretaker of this place hasn't been very stimulating. I shouldn't complain though, tending these graves and guiding the wielder, all penitence for old crimes. Certain things have to be kept in balance. Take this trinket for your efforts and return with 500 essence. Keep up your tireless work. Oh, another pale ore. Nice. Ah, 500 essence. You're a master in the making. Well done. Well done. I have a small reward for you. Plucked from one of my most precious memories, this charm will bring you and the dream nail closer together still. The secrets of this kingdom won't be able to hide from you any longer. Take it in return once you've collected 700 essence. More gifts await you. Dream wielder. Allows you to charge it faster and collect more soul when striking foes. That sounds nice. What are the odds that there's a bench right here? Spirit's Glade. The bugs within this glade are under my watch. Treat them with respect and you may remain, but raise your nail and you'll contend with me. Buy my cookies, they're ever so tasty. Beware your own mind, little one. Twisted minds breed dark deeds and mine was more twisted than most. I thought it would be my end, but instead I found this glade and with it a sword of peace. I used to help others. They were brought to me sick and dying. What difference did it make? Any victory against death will always be temporary. Don't fear, little creature. Though a violent rage once possessed me, the peaceful air in this place seems to keep it at bay. Are you a warrior, little one? A true warrior is one who can stand strong in the midst of a storm. I was once obsessed with power, though my time within this glade has shed me of such desire. What folly it was to ever crave such a vicious thing. We're always left with reminders of the errors we've made. Let your mistakes not burden you, but serve as guideposts on where not to travel. Do you like my nails, little wanderer? I carry only 3, far less than legends may suggest. Still, each is sharper than the last and I'd only require 1 to cut you down. Are you admiring my fabulous markings? I am of a distinguished species, you see, though I've not seen another like me for the longest time. Are you enjoying your time in our glade? I'd offer advice, though to have made it here, you're obviously quite adept at navigating our world and its perils. Don't fear my rotting form. Though my body sheds and changes, my core remains the same. All of life's problems can be solved with crushing force, such a simple mantra and one I've always lived by. If you weren't so scrawny, I'd suggest you follow my example. Don't judge me by my appearance. Though my stature is small, I bear a dark soul and a tendency to go berserk in battle. Hark, fellow adventurer, are you heading out into the world? I'd join you, but it's been so long I fear I'd lose my head. Watch out. I've an acidic touch and I wouldn't want you getting burned. It's a protection system of my kind, though something of a nuisance when it comes to meeting others. I'll see you soon, she said, though that was long ago. I wonder where she went. Ah, a wanderer. I have been many places and done a great many things, but I suspect you will outdo me by far. I've long since ceased traveling the caverns of Hallownest, and I suspect they're now far more dangerous than in my journeys. But with your capable heir, I'm sure you'll do fine. Fine. Good luck. It's a vast world out there. I came from far away to reach this place. Though my shell may seem foreign, beneath it I am the bug the same as you. Well, that's all very somber. Queen's Idol. Nice. Okay, that said, I really do need to find a bench. Yeah, it seems like I can get a bunch of essence from in there. Oh, Stagway, hello. Well, alrighty then. Finding that a while ago would have been useful. Anyway, we're gonna call it there for the night. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it each and every time. Next scheduled stream is on Wednesday. The game is Super Mario Odyssey. The next time I'm playing Hollow Knight in particular will be on Friday. I hope you have an absolutely wonderful night, and I hope to see you again. Good night.